Hi guys, and welcome back to another video here on this channel. As you can see, it's a super cozy one. Autumn is definitely on its way in. Here in the UK, the weather's a little bit up and down. There's some really hot days and actually some really quite chilly and rainy days. So at the moment it just feels like it's fluctuating between autumn and summer. So I'm going with the flow, and today is a super cozy day. It's raining outside and it's super chilly, so the jumper is out, my knitted trousers are on, and I've got my herbal tea in my autumnal mug, and life is good. So I thought I'd take you along a couple of bits that I do today. As you can see, I had a really sort of cozy morning so far, pretty chilled. I don't know if I'm going to be doing sewing or planning my next makes, because my next video is going to be my autumn sewing plans, which I'm super excited about. I can't wait to share that with you. But yes, I kind of got into the autumn mood. The coffee syrup is out, the candles are ready. I don't think it's quite that cold to get the candles fully out, but we can start getting excited about all the scents, that's for sure. And yeah, so I'm loving it at the moment. All the blankets are out. Meme is here to say hi. Say hi to the vlog, Meme. Go on, you know you like my cable knitted trousers. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea, is it, baby? Look, look, they want to say hi. Because she's hungry. You've got 1 hour, Meme. You eat with us, yeah? You want to eat with us? Yeah? So she's just super fussing around. She's super fussing around. All right then, you want to go? Okay, go on then. So yes, I mean, I'm for sure going to miss summer this year because I've really been loving the summer gardening vibes. It's pretty impossible to get out in the garden now because it's just raining all the time and it's super muddy. Not that there's too much to do in the garden now, to be honest, as long as everything's now getting watered, which is long overdue, to be honest, because we've had a lot of very hot weather this summer. But yeah, I'm in two minds. I do love autumn, but I'm also going to miss summer. So I'm just kind of soaking up all the vibes, whatever the day's bringing in terms of weather. So yeah. So although it's pretty rainy and sort of quite chilly this morning, apparently it's going to get to 22 degrees this afternoon. So probably going to need an outfit change at some point because this jumper probably will be too hot. So today is just kind of getting into the mood. I did a little bit of a wardrobe swap over as well, which I didn't film. Essentially I just bring all my super summery stuff to the back and bring the more sort of autumnal stuff forward a little bit. And yeah, just kind of shifting everything really. I did the same with my fabrics. Like I said, because I'm going to be filming my autumn sewing plan video, I wanted to organise all my fabrics into all the autumnal sort of tones and thicknesses. And I put all the more summery ones away in storage boxes because I probably won't need to use those until next spring now. So I also wanted to share with you a couple of bits I got from the charity shop this morning because again I needed to pop out. And if I'm popping out, I'm popping out to the charity shop always because there's always new stuff every single day and you never know what you're going to find. And I found some good bits actually. One not sewing related, but I found this really beautiful leaf bracelet. How gorgeous. It was £1. I mean, it's probably not the best quality. It's not really on a hinge or anything. It's just like a bendy one. But I just thought this on top of a jumper could look so beautiful. And I've also got a similar leaf necklace with lots of little leaves around the sides, and I thought this would just be such a lovely matching piece. So I got that. And the next few bits are sewing pieces. So I found these D-rings, which I think is just useful to have, whether you want to do a sort of tie-up detail on a dress or whether you want it on a bag. I really think these are handy to have, and that was £1, so I'm going to add that to my sewing box. And the next two are actually sewing patterns, and this one was probably a free pattern in a sewing magazine, but I just don't have a sewing pattern that's for a blazer, so I thought this would be perfect. I do normally like oversized blazers, but I thought this was a really good starting point, and I can always sort of draft on top of it and make it a different shape or size or whatever. But I thought it was just good to have the instructions, understand exactly how to construct it first before I start making my own. Yeah, so one's got a bit more of a full pocket and the other one's got a half pocket. But yeah, I just thought it was a really useful one to have in my stash, especially for autumn winter coming up. I also found the litmus jacket, which apparently is gender neutral, and it actually looks really lovely. It looks like almost like a shacket style, and I do have a shacket in my wardrobe, but I don't like it, and it's actually going to be in a thrift flip that I do because I want to make it sleeveless. But I thought if I make something like this in a thinner fabric, it will probably drape a bit nicer than the one that I have. I don't have a fabric in mind for this, although the fabric that I bought today could work really well with this. Any ideas on what kind of fabrics you would make with this? I would love to know, because I'm not sure. But again, £1. I thought it was good to have in the sewing pattern stash, because you never know what spontaneous decision will lead you. So that's that one. Now the fabric that I bought is already in the washing machine being washed and cleaned, so I will show you that one a little bit later on. But it's very autumnal, and actually it's an old curtain that I thrifted for £5. So pretty happy with that as well. So I'll take you around and see what we get up to.
Of little like holes and stains and stuff at the bottom, and I think that I would love for this to be that kind of ankle length turtleneck and under t-shirt, and just very time once I get it fitted wrapped inside of it. But there's one more stitch that I want to do to make sure that my lining won't come out of my dress, which is basically just sewing the lining to.
It's currently, I think, 10:30 now. I don't want to set up camp on the dining table until after lunch, so I'm going to be doing some cutting on the floor first. I'll get that all over and done with, so we're ready to sew in the afternoon. But yeah, I suppose this will be sort of my last set of summery items that I'm going to be sewing, because autumn is on its way and I'm enjoying the summer still, although it has got darker and chillier already, which is really sad. I probably in a couple of weeks will be planning my autumn makes, because I do have a few things that I do want to make for autumn that I didn't get to make last year. So I will do a video of what I'm planning to sew and the fabrics that I'll be using, so that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, just now not quite ready. What I am ready for is some bulb ordering, ready for planting in the autumn season. So I've made a pre-order already, so the delivery will come end of September, I believe. So I won't get them immediately, but I thought I would share with you what I ordered, because I did find some really unique flowers on there. Now, I'm not a fan of daffodils. I'm just not a fan of the colour. They're just very, I love yellow, but the yellow of daffodils is just very harsh. But I do love how early they come out and flower. So yeah, I love that aspect of them. So what I did find were some other other varieties of daffodils that are more various in colour, and I got kind of a mix of different types. So I thought that would be really fun to kind of jazz up the colours a little bit in the garden at that time of year. I found some really unique tulips that almost look like peonies. I love a peony, so if we can get some early peonies, I am here for them. Yeah, I got a lot of things. Things like alliums, just I got a bit carried away. But I thought I would start getting those in because some things had already sold out when I was ordering, which I did kind of want, which is kind of annoying. But I did do a little bit of a floor plan of the garden, decide where I want things according to sort of their timing of flowering and sort of the colour combinations. So yeah, I've tried not to be wasteful with this order because I can easily get carried away with plants. And also I just find bulbs can sometimes overtake a bit too much in the garden and fight for other things that were already planted there. So yeah, anyway, I'll show you what I ordered. I'm really excited for these to come actually because I've actually never seen these sort of flowers before. And I love unique sort of variations. I love someone to see the garden and just go, oh my gosh, what are those? Now the first order I made were for these, I want to say anemone. They almost look a little bit like Cosmos, so that's what first sort of attracted me to them. And yeah, I think they're just so super affordable. I don't know if my phone's going crazy here with the lighting, but that was one of the first ones. I thought these would look really cute. I also read that these spread a little bit more than some of the other flowers as well, so I thought I would get those. They would also look really nice as a cut flower, so I thought that would be perfect. Now, in terms of alliums, we did have some alliums in the garden this year and I absolutely loved them. I just don't think there's enough in the garden, and I've also dug a few up this year and I'm just not 100% sure they're going to retake. So I thought I'd order some more just to be sure. But they also have this variety of allium as well, which I just thought was very unique. And I love the contrast of sort of the greeny yellow with the purple. And it's called the Allium Molly and Allium Azurium mix. And yeah, I just thought they were really, really cute. There's quite a lot in here actually. Let's see how many. So yeah, 25 bulbs, only £3.50. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, really like the look of those ones. And as you can see, apparently bestseller. These are the Purple Sensation alliums. And yeah, I really love these. Again, really vibrant purple, which I just love. So I've got some of those. And I was really wanting to get some white alliums as well. These are the Mount Everest alliums. And I just thought they would contrast really beautifully with the purple. And I think they're quite tall as well, which was really nice. These were a little bit more pricey actually for the white ones. I'm not quite sure why, probably because they are a bit rarer potentially. So yeah, they're about £2 each, which again, not too bad. I do think that you need quite a few to make an impact, so that's just something worth bearing in mind. And here are the beautiful daffodils that I was explaining to you before that I didn't really like the bright yellow. These are a very light yellow, borderline cream, arguably. It looks a bit white in here, but it's not so white. And they've got the little yellow centres. And I just thought they looked so unique, and if they come up at the same time as normal daffodils, then I will be super happy because I love colour at that time of the year. Like I said, I just wasn't sure on the like really stark yellow, and they're almost a bit too common that it just kind of annoys me. Is that just me being super weird? I do not know. And then I also got this daffodil mix collection, which has a few different varieties and some of the other more stark yellowy ones, but they're just a bit more unique in their shape, if you see what I mean. They look a bit more like roses, I think, with sort of more orangey centres and white and yellow centres. So I thought I would get this just so I could see each of them in action really and see if there's any that I prefer for the following year that I can just order loads of one particular type. And I'd probably say as well, if you're not really sure what kind of ones you want, then I think this mix option is very good because it's also very affordable. And I think it's just a good way to kind of introduce yourself to different types of daffodils. These are the really unique tulips that I was saying to you. They do, again, look like more like peonies or roses, which I love. I kind of get bored of this sort of standard style, and actually it wasn't on sale when I bought it, so that's annoying. But as you can see from the side, they do still look like tulips, but from the top, they do look a lot like peonies, or like a rose sort of shape. Yeah, I just really crave some sort of summery colours and things in the garden that just are not the typical daffodils and bluebells and things and tulips. So I thought I'd go with a different shape here. So really excited about these. I have also ordered another one. Let me see if I can get that one up as well. And amazingly, this is on sale as well at the minute. So again, they do look a little bit more like roses, and I love the size of this. It's quite nice and big. I would probably say this does look more like a peony, to be honest. Yeah, it's, again, from the side they do look like tulips, but again, from the top they look more like a peony, and I just love the colours of this. How gorgeous. How stunning. Absolutely love them. And I thought this darker pink, with the lighter pink that I showed you earlier would just look really, really lovely together. Now, I did want to get a few low-lying flowers as well, so I've taken a couple of really random ones because I just think they would look really nice at the front of the border. So this one is the Lilac Wonder, which is apparently a type of tulip, which is amazing. And look how cute they look. They look so delicate, so beautiful. I thought, why not give them a go? These are super cheap. Yeah, £2 for 10 bulbs, which is crazy. So yeah, I got some of those to sort of line the front borders of the beds just to make them look a little bit more full. And these as well, also very low lying. These are the Crocus Botanical Mix. And again, I love the yellow and the purple together. I think they look beautiful. That's them in action. So yeah, I got a few of these. Again, these were not that expensive either. Yeah, I mean, wow. 20, is that 20? Is it focusing? 20 bulbs was £2.60, which is incredible. But again, I thought they would be really nice sort of low-lying ones. These apparently do a bit better as well in more shaded positions, which is great. We've got a side of the garden that doesn't really have that much sun, so that would be also really perfect for springtime as well. So I'll link these all down below in the description box if you want to have a wee look at them. But they've got thousands and thousands of options. I mean, yeah, tulips, daffodils, alliums, crocus, saffron crocus, which I was tempted to get, but they're a little bit more pricey. Hyacinths, paper whites, yeah, muscari, I mean, yeah, iris, which also I was tempted to get. I mean, they've got so much variety, it's insane, so definitely check them out, and I'm sure you'll find something that you would like. But yeah, I'm just super excited for these bulbs to arrive because I just think they just all look so unique. Obviously, I'll link them all down below in the description box if you want to check them out, if you've seen anything that you like. But like I said, they've got so many different varieties. And it seems to be there's a lot of sales at the moment, so I would take the opportunity there as well. Seeing a lot of mess. I just did a H&M order. This is not in it, but the top that I'm wearing underneath is. It's kind of like a shirred top because I love these for summer. And then I've got these shorts as well, sort of linen-y shorts, which I've been waiting ages for them to go back in stock, and they seem to be in stock at the moment at the time of recording this. So yeah, I just wanted a couple of little bits that I know that I've been wearing a lot over the summer, and this dress as well I've been eyeing up for ages, and they did not have my size, and they finally have it, but I think I'm going to have to take up the hem because it's a little bit too long. But what I did like about this is that it's a shirred bodice. It's a shirred bodice, but can you see they've shirred it in a way that it's shaped on the boob area, which I think is just super flattering. And I just fell in love with the ruffles at the top here, and also the fabric is just gorgeous. But yeah, like I said, just a little bit too long, so I'm going to take up the hem on that one as well if I get time today, but that's not the priority. Oh, and also, if you have not seen my last video, I reupholstered this chair and I am loving it. It's like my favourite chair ever. It's also Meme's favourite chair ever. She's got her fur all over seat, which she's now christened and is now her chair. But yeah, it's such a comfortable chair, and it just has beautiful lighting, beautiful view, and I'm just in love right now with this chair. If you want to check out the process of this, then it was my last video. I'll leave it down in the description box down below.